Good morning, folks. So it's nearly 9:15 in the morning, but of course it's Good Friday today, so it's like a bank holiday, and it's pretty empty. Okay, it's still early in the morning, but you know, there's hardly anybody about. There's hardly any buses, there's hardly any traffic, there's hardly any people. Yeah, it's pretty deserted, really. Anyway, we're not far on. This is Kennington Road. You go down that way, you come to Brixton eventually. Yeah, and just up there is where I live. So, yeah, not come far today. Wasn't sure. Wasn't sure where to go today, to be quite honest, because yeah, it's been, seem to be having a few days like this just lately, where I'm just finding it difficult to motivate to go somewhere, and plus the fact I am now running out of money. Like I say, I mean, I don't know, I've got maybe just over £100 left, so you know, I haven't got a lot of money to play with now, so there's not many places I can go where I can, you know, where you have to pay for it. So obviously I'm going to have to start finding places that are free and what have you. So, but anyway, yeah, so like I say, I was struggling this morning trying to find somewhere to go and something interesting and what have you, and yeah, it's not cold, but it's, when I was sat at the coffee shop this morning having my bacon roll as usual, it was really chilly and the wind was quite chilly. So yeah, I don't know, it all sort of contributed to me not really wanting to actually go anywhere, but I thought I've got to do something. So anyway, I was, like I say, I was sat there thinking about where I could go and what I could do and what have you, and I suddenly thought to myself, I know, let's come here. Now I've brought you here. Now I think, can't remember the name of this road, not this road, but this side road here, I'll show you in a second, but the little side road just down there, I think that's Fitzallen Street, but I'm not sure now, unless this is Fitzallen Street here. I can't quite remember, but I do know for a fact that round this corner, now hang on, let's have a look. Oh no, it's Walnut Tree Walk, this. Fitzallen Street is the other one then. Yeah, so, but anyway, I do know that round this corner here, there's a place called Roots and Shoots. Now, when I was at Lambeth College, this has got to be maybe, again, I'm going to say about over 10 years ago. I was in Lambeth College, in Clapham there, or Clapham High Street, I should say, facing Clapham Common. And I went to the college, and I was doing a writing course, creative writing, and I was also doing an art course. Anyway, yeah, sort of cut a long story short, basically. Well, tried to cut it short. Like I say, I was going to college there, going to my classes, and one day, now, hang on, actually, I'll have to give you a bit of background as well. So, the college and our class, the class I was attending, we were doing a project, a joint project with Roots and Shoots at the time, about pond life and stuff like that. And we were doing this project with them. Anyway, so one day the teacher says to us all, there's a special VIP guest coming to Roots and Shoots in the next couple of weeks, and we'd like somebody to go along and represent the college. So anyway, nobody put their hands up, so I thought, okay, I'll do it. So I put my hand up, said, yeah, I'll do it. So anyway, So they did. I had to go through background checks and this, that, and the other, and blah 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 blah. Anyway, come on the day, because I had no idea. She didn't say who it was, and on the day I find out it's Prince Charles. Prince Charles is coming to. Apparently, they'd opened a new wing, built a new purpose-built wing, because basically what these guys do is they teach inner city children, and I think adults as well, I'm not sure, but well, like it says, training for young people to fill their potential, and basically they teach young inner city kids all about sort of you know, the environment and stuff like that, and sort of, you know, all about wildlife and plants and trees and things like that sort of thing, you know, stuff. But I can't say the word horticulture. I can't say it. You know, to do with horticulture. Anyway, so yeah, I mean they've been around for a long time. I don't think it says on there when they. Is it? No, it doesn't say on there when they started. But anyway, it used to be patronised by the Queen Mother, and then when she died, Charles took over as the patron of it. And anyway, so like I said, they opened a new purpose-built wing of it, and Prince Charles came to officially open it. And like I say, my teacher asked for somebody in the class to represent the college and to be presented to him and that. So anyway, they had me in this little classroom, and I was drawing a moth's eye that was enlarged on by a microscope that was linked to an overhead projector, and I was drawing the moth's eye. Anyway, so I sat there waiting, and then eventually Prince Charles comes in the room and then starts talking to me. He must have been talking to me for about 2-3 minutes, maybe a little bit longer, just asking me, you know, what I was doing, and you know, whether they get. Well, he just asked me, did I have qualifications, what qualification, and you know, where did I go to college, and all that, you know, just general sort of chit chat and that. And you know, that was pretty cool. So I met Prince Charles here. Yeah, so, well, now King Charles, of course, as I should give him his proper title now. But I just thought I'd come and show you. Yeah, Roots and Shoots. Cool, eh? Yeah. But yeah, that's it over there. You can see the building of it over there. Excuse me, sorry. I don't think it's open yet because it's too early in the morning, I think. I don't know what, because I don't think it's necessarily open to the public as such, because it's a training place, you know, where they train young people, educate them and that and stuff and what have you, sort of thing. But yeah, I mean, I don't think the public can actually just go in. I don't think so anyway. But it would have been interesting to show you around, sort of thing. But yeah, amazing. So yeah, this is it, Roots and Shoots. Like I say, it's been here for many years. Like I say, the Queen Mother used to patronise it, and then Charles took over when she died. So yeah, cool. That's the gate, and then yeah. So like I say, I was representing the college because we were doing a joint project with them, and yeah, right, okay, so just a bit of Paul Ashton history for you, and yeah, okay, so for the time being I'll leave it there, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye for now. Hi folks, so yeah, now after our little jaunt to Roots and Shoots, yeah, I was thinking about that actually as well. I was hoping it might be open and we could have a look round, but then I thought whether it'd be open to the public. But not only that, even if it was, it's a bank holiday and it won't be open anyway. So anyway, so I just jumped on the 59 going back towards mine, only a few stops down from the south bank, It's literally just about a 15-20 minute walk from my place from here. But this is Somerset House, by the way. We'll have a look in here in a bit. I'm not sure it's open just yet because it's only just gone 9. Well, it's about 9:15 now, so these places don't usually open until about 10. And you've got the Coulthard Gallery and the other lots of. It used to, at one time, this building used to house all the records of the birth, deaths, and marriages of people. And I think in the country, I'm not sure whether it was just London and the outskirts or something, or whether it was the whole of England that it sort of kept the records for. I'm not sure now, but that's what it used to do. But now it's a sort of arts cultural centre. There's an art gallery in there, and they put on events, different events happen there, and what have you, sort of thing. And so yeah, when it opens, we'll have a look and we'll check it out. Yeah, so yeah, like I say, I'm not sure it's open just yet, but we'll have a look in a minute or two as soon as it opens. And look, by the way, you see this is all brand spanking new. This wasn't here before. This was a road. Now they've paved it all off. Yeah, buses and all sorts of traffic used to come down here. Yeah, and that's King's College Training Hospital. Well, not hospital, sorry, college or university, where they train all the doctors and that. But yeah, and look at this old church here as well. It's quite an amazing building, isn't it? Wow, it's pretty cool, man. But yeah, like I say, this was a road at one time. This used to be, and now they've blocked it all off and turned it into a pedestrianised thing with tables and everything, and chairs and all that, and benches. Wow, cool. Looks nice, actually. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, so we'll definitely have a look in there in a minute. Well, I'll say a minute. It's trying to rain again. Oh god, a droplet of water on the lens. Oh great, hang on. I'm going to give you guys a clean. Sorry about that. Is that better? Yeah, it looks better on the screen. Yeah, so yeah, look at that. What an amazing church. Looks so cool and interesting. Amazing. What church is it now? Curiosity. I don't think I've ever seen this church open. I mean, maybe it does open, but the Church of the Women's Royal Navy Service. Oh, wow. Okay. The Parish Church of St. Mary Lee Strand. I think that says, yeah, Mary Lee Strand. Okay. Yeah, so if it is a working church, then it's not just derelict or abandoned or anything. So, yeah, there's concerts going on there as well. Alright. Cool. Yeah. What an amazing building. Really nice. Pretty. It's nice, that. Yeah. Right. Okay, so I'm going to check this place out, see if it's open yet. Yeah, okay. So I'll leave it there for now, and I shall catch you guys later. Bye for now. Hi folks. So this is the courtyard of Somerset House. I think it does house other things here. I'm not sure what exactly. But yeah, there's art galleries and cafes and whatever you sort of thing. Yeah, amazing building, isn't it? Wow, how cool is this? Yeah, so I think the galleries, well, I know the galleries are in this section of it, like I say, with most of the art galleries and museums, they don't open until 10. So yeah, it's just gone 25 past, so about half an hour to wait before it opens. That's if it does open today, because I keep forgetting it is a bank holiday today. So I noticed that with some of these galleries and museums that I go to, sometimes some of them don't open on bank holidays. So I don't know, I'm not sure if it's going to be open or not actually. We'll have to wait and see. But I thought whilst I'm here, I'll just show you. Sometimes in the winter, sort of Christmas time and that, they have a skating rink here. So people can go ice skating. Yeah. And I think they do concerts here as well sometimes. Live music and stuff, I think. Yeah. But, yeah, wow. What an incredible, impressive looking building. Amazing. Feels so grand and, you know, yeah. Interesting. There seems to be some sort of art installation here. Yeah. Not entirely sure what that's about. Let's have a little look, shall we? There's a thing there, might tell you what it is. I noticed the wind's blowing slightly, but hopefully it's not causing a ruckus on the camera. Yeah. Not sure what this is. It seems to be lighting up and then going off and lighting up and light. Yeah. Well, don't quite understand it. Don't quite get what it means or what it's supposed to represent, but yeah. Let's see. See what it says on here. I don't know if this actually tells you about the piece of work or not, actually. Well, that's about the artist. Born in Germany, apparently. Right, okay. What about the piece itself? Fragments of a changing future. Serpentine Currents is a new data animated installation by German-Scottish artist Diana Fonya. I think that's how you pronounce her name. Inspired by endangered sea snakes, which act as sensitive bioindicators that register changes in their environment. This dynamic sculpture explores how marine ecosystems reflect the shifting state of our planet. Alright, okay. Right. Okay, so let's say got a little bit of time to you know, pass. Kill. Right. Okay, so right, I guess for now I'm going to leave it there. Hang on, sorry, I've just noticed something. Museum of, was that Edible Earth? Oh, right, okay. Right, catch you guys later. Bye for now. Okay, folks, so I just want to show you this. Look at this for a staircase. Wow. That's quite amazing. Flipping heck. Yeah. Cool. Double staircase, eh? Yeah. I've just bought myself a coffee from a sort of little cafe thing in here, but it's a tiny cup and you pay $4.80 for it, so yeah. But look at this. It's quite a posh place, isn't it? Look at them lamps. Wow. Cool. Right. Hang on. How am I going to do this now? I've got the coffee cup in my hand. Oh, wait, there's nowhere to put it right now. Hang on. Wait. Aha. The handy little edge there. That was handy. Just about fits. Right. Okay, so I'll catch you guys later. Bye for now. Okay, folks, so I just thought I'd bring you out onto the terrace. See, this is the terrace of Somerset House, and there's tables and chairs and things course, during the summertime, it'd be crowded with people. You get a really cool view of the river here. Yeah. So, yeah, I can hear birds squawking or crying or whatever. I don't know if they're pigeons, maybe baby pigeons or something, or I'm not sure actually. Can you hear them? I don't know if the camera's picking that up, but it sounds like some baby birds crying or chirping or whatever. Yeah. Oh, they stopped now. Yeah, so anyway, right, it's drizzling a little bit. It's very fine rain. There's a bit of wind, but it's not too bad. I don't think it should be a problem on there. Yeah, I'm going to drink my coffee, have a fag. It's 9:45 now, so by the time I've done that, I should be getting near time to go into the gallery. Hopefully I'll be able to film in there. I don't know what their policy is. This is all just spur of the moment thing. This is, you know, I wasn't planning on coming here. Like I say, I couldn't think of where to go, so the first thing that came to my head was Roots and Shoots, which I've showed you guys, and then I thought, where can I go next? And I just decided to jump on the wind's coming now. I just decided to jump on the bus. The first one that came was the 59, so I thought, right, where shall I go? Shall I just sit here until something crops up? And then we crossed over that, I can't remember the name of that bridge now, flipping heck. No, I can't remember it. Is it, what bridge is that? London? No, I don't know if it, no, it's not London. I don't think it's London Bridge. Anyway, sorry, I can't remember the name of the bridge. Anyway, we crossed over the bridge, and then I remember seeing out the window Somerset House, and I thought, oh, there's maybe a place we could go, check it out. Not been there for many years. I know there's an art gallery there and what have you, sort of thing. So I thought, let's give it a try. So yeah, like I say, I didn't have a clue where we were going to go. It was literally just, you know, let's see what happens and where my feet take me. I sometimes like the videos like this actually, because it kind of, sometimes interesting things come along. Sometimes, you know, so yeah, spur of the moment, why not? So yeah, right, okay, so I'll leave it there and I shall catch you guys later. Bye for now. Okay folks, so yeah, I went into the Coulthard gallery because I saw this, and of course for those that don't know who that is, but I'm pretty sure, I would imagine most people would recognise him. Well, I assume, maybe I'm making an assumption there, but that's Vincent van Gogh, a self-portrait after he cut a big chunk of his ear off. And apparently that was because of a falling out with his friend Paul Degas. Anyway, so yeah, I wanted to go and see it because, you know, if you watch my channel long enough and if you've watched enough of my videos, you'll know that I'm a huge fan of Vincent van Gogh. You know, I really admire him, and I talk a lot about him. I've actually been in the house when I lived in Brixton, because Vincent van Gogh visited this country, I believe on a couple of occasions, and anyway, one of the places he stayed for a year was this sort of little terrace house, which is in Brixton, believe it or not. There's a blue plaque on the wall outside that says he lived there, and when he lived there and what have you. So, but he stayed in a room there that was, he rented a room, and he lived there for a year. and I got the chance to visit it when it was being renovated. It was all being gutted and everything, but they was trying to preserve as much of the original sort of building as possible, but they were refurbishing it and what have you, sort of thing, to make it into flats for art students. Anyway, so on the day, I just happened to pass by. I knew it was Vincent's house before, and when I saw it being renovated, I was kind of like, oh no, I hope they're not going to sort of, you know, destroy the flipping sort of, you know, the essence of the building or whatever. Anyway, so I was just looking, and I always have my camera with me. Like I say, wherever I go, I always have my camera just in case. And anyway, one of the builders, it turned out to be the gaffer of the builders, and I asked him if I could go in and film, like, you know what I mean? Because I told him that, you know, Vincent van Gogh is one of my sort of all-time favourite artists and all the rest of it. And anyway, he said, okay, I'm not supposed to, but okay, for a couple of minutes. So I got to film inside his old room and what have you. It was so cool. But that's on my old channel. Anyway, so like I say, I'm a big fan, and I wanted to go and see this painting. So I went in the gallery, but I must admit, I wasn't sure whether they allow filming or not. And I must admit, I should have asked, really, and in other circumstances, other situations, I probably would normally, but I don't know, I was really self-conscious, and I don't know, I just couldn't, somehow I couldn't drum up the courage to go and ask somebody if it's okay for me to film. So I did a couple of sort of short, I filmed it without saying anything. So if you're wondering why there's no commentary when I'm showing you the picture of Vincent, that's the reason why, because I was self-conscious and I really didn't feel like asking. And funny enough, there was a lot of people hovering around his painting as well, so I had to wait patiently to get a chance to sort of film it and that. And I just didn't want to talk about it in front of all these people. Like I say, sometimes it happens to me. I get self-conscious, and you know, I feel really embarrassed and showing up and what have you sometimes. So that's why I'm not talking. But yeah, I really do identify with him, you know what I mean, as a fellow artist. And like I say, what I was saying the other day about Vincent, that how he wasn't, in his day, he wasn't rated. All the art world snubbed him. Nobody liked his paintings, he couldn't sell any of them. And now he's sort of pride of place in places like this. Yeah. And like I say, some of his work is actually in the Louvre in Paris. There's some in the, I think there's some in the, his sunflowers are in the National Gallery, which is in Trafalgar Square, just down the road from me, funny enough. Yeah, so that's why I didn't really film in there, to be quite honest, because I wasn't sure whether I'd be able to or not. Yeah, so now there is the museum in there. Apparently Edible Earth Museum. I'm not sure what that's about exactly, but sounds intriguing. But you don't have to pay for that. Oh, yeah, that reminds me about paying. Yeah, this isn't a free gallery. Now, the thing is, I've got a ticket and everything, but luckily, because I'm on Universal Credit, I didn't have to pay. But it was saying to do, because they've got some special galleries there as well, special exhibits you do have to pay for, and to do the whole gallery, the special special exhibits as well, it's £18, and if you're just doing the permanent collection, it's £12. But they do concessions, but she didn't, well, she listed a few things and then she said Universal Credit. So I said, yeah, I'm on the Universal Credit. She didn't ask for proof, luckily. I mean, still got that bank statement, but it's months old now. So, but anyway, she didn't ask for proof, so well, yeah, that's fair enough. So yeah, I got him for free. So luckily, otherwise it would have cost me. Yeah. Right. Okay. So, gonna head towards Trafalgar Square, I think. Maybe head that direction. Right, okay, catch you guys later. Bye for now. Okay folks, so just wanted to quickly show you this. This is the Lyceum Theatre, and it's just literally round the corner from where we were a minute ago at the Somerset House. Anyway, so yeah, I was just passing by and I thought, oh yeah, so I don't remember, sorry, I don't know if you remember, but I did mention in one of my videos a few weeks ago now that when I was working at Pret, like I said, they had a pot of money that builds up over time, sort of thing. I forget where it comes from or whatever, but each shop is allocated a certain amount of money that then they use once a month to take the staff out somewhere, or to, you know, whatever sort of a thing, like, you know, so that you can spend it on the staff. And anyway, so this was the theatre where we came. Yeah, the Lyceum Theatre, and that's what we went to see, The Lion King. So, and that was a couple of years ago now. That must have been about 6-7 years ago. It's still on. Long running show, eh? But yeah, there's another theatre down there as well. I can't remember the name of that one now. But so you can see it on the corner where that van was just past the corner down there. I can't remember the name of that theatre now off the top of my head. But anyway, yeah, so it's Theatreland. But right, I'm going to have a little walk towards Trafalgar Square, like I say. Catch you guys later. Bye for now. Okay, folks. So this is the Theatre Royal, Drury Lane. It's a very famous theatre. This is, and it's reputed to be haunted as well. Most Haunted came here and did an investigation. I don't know if other paranormal investigators have been here, but Most Haunted came here a few years ago, and reputedly saw things and heard stuff and what have you. But yeah, it's a famous theatre, like I say. So there's a few sort of theatres around here, and you got the Royal Opera House there, that modern looking building, but that's the sort of new bit to it. There's yeah, there's an older part to it, the old Opera House, and directly in front of me is Covent Garden. Yeah, so interesting how everything connects together. I always find that interesting about London. Things all seem to connect. But right, okay, so maybe we'll, because I was going to go down the Strand, like I say, that's where we were a minute ago, Somerset House. I was going to go down the Strand, head to Trafalgar Square, which is at the bottom of the Strand there. But yeah, maybe we'll go in this direction for now, and check out Covent Garden again. Right, okay, I'll leave it there and I'll catch you guys later. Bye for now. Okay folks, so yeah, this is the Royal Opera and Royal Ballet place, theatre, no, I don't know what you call it. But yeah, that's obviously the older structure, and then you got this modern extension there. So yeah, it's funny as well because I'm not really into opera. I don't really like it. I don't know, I just never could take to it, to be honest. But my ex-girlfriend Joanne, who could sing, by the way, because she did record her own song that she wrote herself. But anyway, yeah, she loved opera. She was well into her opera. She loved it. But I couldn't get into it. I don't really like opera. But yeah, Joanne loved it. Yeah, and like I say, she could sing as well. She's got a good voice. and like I say, she spent over £2,000 going to a recording studio. I went with her, I filmed it, and I went with her, and what's that? She recorded the song that she wrote. She wrote it years and years ago about her sister, and yeah, it's called All Through the Seasons. I put it on my channel and all on my different social media and stuff like that to help promote the song. But anyway, yeah, so she recorded it, and like I say, she's a good singer, man. And it's not a nice little song, all about her sister. Yeah, so anyway, so yeah, now, okay, so let's go and head to Covent Garden. Catch you guys later. Bye for now. So, yeah, further on from what I was saying, how everything's connected. This is Covent Garden tube station, of course, and Covent Garden is just down there. And considering that the Strand is just round there from that road I went down just before, and they're only short walks, and you know what I'm like for walking these days. You know, even a short walk can do me in, but I feel relatively okay at the moment. And yeah, so it just goes to show you there's so many different ways to get to places in London. You know, I got the bus, the 59, only went about, I don't know, maybe 3-4 stops, something like that, and then walked to Somerset House, which is just round the corner from the bus stop, and then walked from Somerset House down this way, and yeah, at Covent Garden. So yeah, it's fascinating how it all works out, sort of thing. Seven Dials is just round the corner around here, where we were. Well, I don't know. No, it wasn't yesterday. It was the day before. But yeah, interesting, eh? Yeah. So I'm debating whether to have a mooch round Covent Garden or not. Actually, that's another thing as well. I've still got. No, hang on, have I? No, sorry, no, tell a lie. I was thinking of something else then. No, I was just about to say that I've got the ticket for the Transport Museum again, but no, that's for the Postal Museum, that is. Yeah, I forgot, because that's supposed to be valid for a year, so you can go back again to the Postal Museum. Yeah. So, yeah, well, mind you, we've done the Transport Museum anyway, sort of thing. So, seems a bit pointless doing it again, really. Right, okay. So, trying to decide whether to go down Seven Dials or Covent Garden. Yeah, I'll try and make my mind up about that one. Right, so for now, I'll leave it there, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye for now. Okay, folks, so yeah, just went through there, Seven Dials Market, come through this. Anyway, so yeah, this is Neil's Yard. This is Neil's Street, or what? Yeah, Neil Street, and Neil's Yard is straight in front of us. So yeah, now it's going to be a little bit crowded because it is a bit of a touristy sort of place. But let's go and check it out. And in fact, funny enough, I actually, when I used to go to AA, I came to a meeting here once. Yeah, we used to have a meeting here. I can't remember exactly where it was. I might be able to figure it out when we get there, but yeah, so it's okay. So yeah, we'll go and check it out because it is kind of interesting. So yeah, right, catch you momentarily. Bye for now. Okay, folks, so yeah, this is Neil's Yard, and let's see, it's a really interesting, fascinating place. Yeah, so it's been a while since I was last here, but yeah, it's cool. And yeah, it is quite busy because it's definitely a tourist place, you know. So yeah, There's a bunch of them just passed me a minute ago. I waited for a minute until they'd all gone, and then I could sort of show you the sort of way in. So, but yeah, so well, it's pretty cool, man. Sort of bars, restaurants and stuff like that. Now, actually, I thought there used to be a tattoo artist in here somewhere. I could be wrong. Maybe I'm remembering wrong, but I could have swore there used to be a tattoo artist here somewhere. That's an hairdresser's by the look of it. Yeah. The meeting, by the way, the AA meeting, I think, if I'm not mistaken, was in there. Yeah, through that door there. Yeah. But yeah, it's only small, it's only tiny, but yeah, there's a lot of people there, so it's difficult to show it because I do try to avoid sort of. Yeah, I do try to avoid getting people in my shop if I can help it, but of course it's not always feasible or possible, so you know, you just have to roll with it sometimes. So yeah, but I do try. Yeah, okay, so I know you're probably thinking, well, that wasn't much, it wasn't that interesting or that exciting, but well, it's okay, I suppose. I don't know. Yeah. It's quite a sort of posh area, really. 7 Dials. Yeah. Right. Okay, so we didn't go to Covent Garden, so just trying to decide where to go next now. Yeah. I think maybe we'll head towards what do you call it? Tottenham Court Road. I think we'll head in that direction, I think. So yeah, okay. So for the time being, I'll leave it there and I'll catch you guys later. Bye for now. Okay, folks, so yeah, oh great. Literally as I start, the wind blows. Brilliant. Oh great. Hang on. Literally been no breeze whatsoever until I started. Oh, for crying out loud. Flipping sod's law this is. Unbelievable. And literally there's been no wind blowing at all for the last, I don't know, 10-15 minutes, maybe longer. And it's literally, the minute I press record, blast of wind comes. Flipping heck. Anyway, sorry. What I was trying to say is this building here used to be the headquarters for Google. When it first was built, it was Google's headquarters. But now, of course, Google is at St Pancras and King's Cross and St Pancras now. And Google Square, as I call it. No, the Google used to be in that building there. That's where they had their headquarters. Anyway, so what I'm thinking about is I was just trying to decide which direction to go and where to go. Hang on, wait. Sorry, I think we're going to be hit with another flipping blast of wind again. Yeah, possibly. Yeah, right. Anyway, so now there's a sort of street plan thing just up there. Shows you what area you're in and whereabouts you are and what have you. And I was just looking at that, sort of thinking which direction should I go, and basically, from what I could work out on the map, it was saying that Tottenham Court Tottenham Court Road is supposedly in this, well, it is in this direction, I'm sure it is, but the thing is, I'm sure it's that way. I think you can get to it that way as well, but Tottenham Court Road is definitely up that way. So yeah, I'm a little bit confused, to be quite honest. That map has confused me, so yeah. Right, so yeah, because Seven Dials is just there where we've just come from. Right, so right, hang on. Let's go and check out the map again a minute. I don't know, that's the thing with London. You know, I've lived here for over 20 years and it still confuses me. You know, I still get lost, even in places I'm familiar with. You know, it's always amazes me about London, that. I don't know why, because normally I have a good sense of direction. You can take me somewhere, go there once, and then several months later be able to navigate myself back to it. I usually have a very good sense of direction, generally speaking, but London has always confused me. Now, if you look at the map, you see, you are here, right? So the arrow's pointing that way, and that's back to Seven Dials where we just come from, and then Leicester Square there, and then eventually to Trafalgar Square, and that's the Strand where we started from. This is Centre Point, so I know that obviously, and then it says here Tottenham Court Road, so that means if I go back this way, then surely I can get to Tottenham Court Road from here. So, but yeah, I could have swore it was in that direction because it looks familiar. So that's, like I say, that's the thing with London. You know, you see something, you think, oh, I know now, I know where I am, and it looks familiar, and you walk along, and you get down to the bottom of the road where you think you know where you are, and so, lo and behold, you find yourself in some completely different place. So I don't know, it just really does confuse me. Oh boy. So, but according to the map, Tottenham Court Road's back that way, but that because maybe, in fact, well, Leicester Square is definitely that way, I'm sure of it. Yeah, Leicester Square, Chinatown, Covent Garden, sort of in that general sort of direction when you get down to that bottom bit, because Covent Garden's kind of across the road from Chinatown, not directly across, but if you walk a little bit further you will come to it. Yeah, so yeah, it's got to be me again. Yeah, I'm getting confused. Like I say, normally my sense of direction is really good, but I get lost in London so easily, even in places I'm familiar with, like I say. So I don't know. Right, we're definitely heading towards Tottenham Court Road, and I'm pretty sure it's behind me. Right, so I'll catch you guys later. Bye for now. Okay folks, so yeah, we were just down there, round that corner down there, and like I say, like I showed on the map, this is Centre Point. That tall building there. There's also a charity, homeless charity. Here comes the wind again. Oh, blimey. Anyway, yeah, there's a charity, I think it's called the same name, I'm sure it is, called Centre Point, homeless charity, yeah, but it's for young homeless people, so, yeah, I've never actually, this is all quite new, this, all these buildings here, as you can see, although funny enough, mind you, that looks older there, where the scaffolding is. But yeah, this is all new, and this used to be a road, but now you can see it's all paved off. Yeah, So yeah, we'll go this way because I have been down here, but not since it's been all changed and everything. So yeah, well, flipping heck. I don't know exactly where the microphone on this camera is positioned, but it doesn't seem to matter which direction I turn it away from the wind. It still seems to capture it anyway. So yeah, it's just every now and again little blasts of wind now and again. Now look at the size of that thing, eh? Wow. Yeah. Right, so here we are, Tottenham Court Road. And I think I'm going to call it a day now, actually. Had a good walk round, got loads of footage. This is going to be another long one, I suspect. Yeah, right, it's 5 to 12 now. So, wait a minute, music blaring out of there. Right, okay, so for now I'll leave it there and I'll catch you guys later. Bye for now. Okay folks, so this is the outro. Yeah, that's the end of the video today. And yeah, I popped into Primark. I know I'm probably spending money I haven't got, but I needed some new jeans because some of those jeans I bought sort of a couple of months back, I don't know whether they're shrinking or I'm getting fatter, but I can't get them anywhere near me now. That's 2 pairs of jeans and they're practically brand new. 2 pairs of jeans that no longer fit me. So I thought whilst I'm here at Tottenham Court Road, I'll pop into the Primark there and get 2 new pairs of jeans, and I bought myself another t-shirt. So yeah, it's £39 altogether, so I know I'm spending money I haven't got, sort of thing, really. But you know, I definitely needed them because, like I say, you know, I'm down 2 pairs of jeans now because well, in fact, there's probably more than that. There's a couple of others that don't fit, but I kind of squeeze into them, just about. So I got slightly larger size this time, a 38 as opposed to 36 that I normally get. So anyway, yeah, so we're off home, and yeah. This will be the end of the video, and like I say, and yeah, I don't think I'll do any more videos today. I don't think I will, unless something occurs to me in the meantime. Yeah, see how deserted it is today as well, because it being a bank holiday. I noticed that the tube's pretty empty, but not really empty, but compared to how it can be sometimes. You know, being a Friday and it's now 10 to 1, it's quite quiet really. It's obviously people have gone away for the bank holiday, I suppose, for the bank holiday weekend, I guess. So yeah, it's quite quiet really. So anyway, right, I'm sure there was something else, but it's now completely escapes me. But anyway, yeah, so I'm going to leave it there, and I shall catch you guys later. Bye for now.